300 coats in the back of this car right now. You get up here. We've got about 3 hours left here at Camp Jordan. The big donation right here. This is going to help so many families. We've been getting donations all day, but I don't think, at least since I'm here, we've seen something quite like this. Look at that. Boxes and boxes and boxes. Now, this is quite literally hundreds of coats, but each one counts. Actually, just 5 minutes ago, there was a little boy named Aiden who came by with his piggy bank in a single coat. He said he'd been saving that piggy bank for a long time just to be able to bring it here to Coats for Kids to help families and little kids like himself stay warm. So those kinds of donations are just as impactful as something like this, but 300 coats. You guys know how many lives that's touching? Sheriff Garrett and I were talking earlier about how we've been all staying warm out here. I've got lots of layers. I have gloves in my pocket, hats, coats. Not everyone is as lucky as us and has that ability. So things like this, guys, that really make sure that our community can stay warm when it's literally freezing outside. They're looking right into in these boxes, they've been getting full all day. We've had people switching them out, bringing out empty ones, refilling up to the top. But like I said earlier, 300 coats, 300 coats. And just to think that all of those coats are going to someone who needs it. And if you are one of those families who needs some winter gear, stuff to stay warm this winter, you can go to our website on newschannel9.com and we've got info on how to apply, how to make sure that you get what you need to stay warm. And if you have the ability, please come out and donate. Like I said earlier, every little bit counts. We're just getting amped up here. We've got Latricia and Josh just showed up as well. We're going to have all of our night side shows here. I don't know what our count is currently. Maybe I can go see if we can figure out. About 2 hours ago, we were at 1,600. I know now we at least have 300 more, but we certainly have a lot more than that. So we'll try to get an updated count for you guys soon. I think we'll be going live again here in just a few minutes. But yeah, come out and donate, guys. We'll be here until 7, so we got about 3 more hours left to come and make an impact. Doesn't have to be 300, although we are so thankful for that. That is a great donation, but if you can bring one, if you can bring a piggy bank like Aiden earlier, I'll have a video up on that about that on my Facebook shortly, but any donation matters, guys. You don't even have to get out of your car. We'll come grab them. You just stay here and just drive through. Like I said, it's cold out, so we understand not wanting to get out of your car, but it's very easy. Just come by. Taking hats, gloves, scarves, all of it is important. All of it makes an impact. So come be a part of it. The Christmas spirit is alive and well here at Camp Jordan. And like we just saw, 300 coats. 300, guys.
I definitely was in the background.
Do you want to do a quick interview? I talked to you earlier.
Yeah.
Since I talked to you, a couple things have happened. Some smaller but big impacts.
Yes.
And some like 300 coats that we just saw. So talk about what we saw about 5 minutes before we saw that delivery of 300 coats.
Yeah, absolutely. So the tearjerker of the day is a little boy named Aiden, and he showed up with his mother and grandmother. And he came up to us, and he had 2 things with him. One was a single coat, like I I told you earlier, every donation matters. The other was a small piggy bank that he'd been saving his money. And when he learned that other kids didn't have a coat, he asked his mom and his grandmother to bring him over. He donated all the change that he had in his piggy bank and the one coat. And
He dumped it all in
and
that
how,
bucket himself.
you know, you're talking about tugging at your heart, you crying in public. Yeah. That kind of stuff, that's the spirit of Christmas. And I told you earlier, that is the spirit of Christmas. And those are the things that tell you, you know, that everybody cares, no matter your age. And, you know, the spirit of Christmas.
And I've been talking about how we've got this nice drive-through where, you know, we can come out and grab your donations for you. You don't even have to get out. But Aiden, he wanted to get out and be a part of that. And he certainly was. And I think if Aiden can bring his piggy bank of change in one single coat, I think you can too, guys. So come out and see us. And obviously after that, we had 300 coats. Just talk about the impact of that.
Yeah, so Westar Aviation, local business here at Chattanooga Airport, they began a couple of years ago doing a drive to donate, and every year it's grown, and this year it was 333 coats, and they've probably doubled what they brought last year. So we've seen some large donations, and we've seen the small donations really tear. Office, the police departments, and firefighters, EMS are here, and that's why the board and the Forgotten Child Fund is staffed with emergency services volunteers. The entire Forgotten Child Fund organization is ran all by volunteers. There is no one who gets paid, and it's done through the energy that drives wanting to be a gift to someone. And it's amazing to see every year how this thing comes together around November and drives all the way through Christmas Eve to make sure no child goes without a Christmas and no child is without a coat.
And that touched Aiden's heart for sure.
Oh, yes. Oh,
he
yeah.
came out, and so whether you have the ability to bring 300 coats like Westside, or whether you have one coat in a piggy bank like Aiden, that one coat is still going to help one kid
Oh,
stay
yeah.
warm.
Huge impact.
A coat that that kid didn't have. So whatever you are able to donate, come out and see us. We'll be here for about 3 more hours. We'll have road shows. The News Channel 9, 5, 5:30, and 6 will be here setting out front. So we're getting ready to have all that. Lots of things going on, but the big thing to remember is the impact that you're making by coming out here and just being involved in this Christmas spirit that we're all feeling alive and well here, especially with Aiden. I feel really, really in the Christmas spirit after that.
Those are the things that make you come back every year. Every year. This makes my Christmas. This event and this makes my Christmas every year.
So give Sheriff Garrett a Christmas gift. Come out and see us at Camp Jordan. Bring whatever you can. Taking donations. Until 7, we'll be here. Thank you, Sheriff Garrett.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't want y'all to miss that.